Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As always, doesn't matter who you are or how you found us, we're glad you're here. So if this looks familiar, it's because I literally just finished filming the review of this little Fire Dragon stove and the fuel tabs that go with it. I got my cup of coffee here. I was going to talk a little bit about the fast that I just did, or juice cleanse, kind of depending on, it's a little bit of both depending on how you want to look at it, but I actually did it for 10 days, so it is a mixture of, you juice fresh lemons, so basically lemonade, so lemon juice, water, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper. It's called the Master Cleanse. You can find the book on Amazon. It's super thin. I don't remember how much I paid for it. Haven't read the entire thing, but getting the recipe and like the guide for doing it. But this was my third year doing it. After I do it every year, I just feel better. Kind of get stuff out of your system, reset your digestive system, and then always I start, eating, trying to eat better. So that's that. I just finished it. I did it for 10 days, and then and then I took about 3 days to come off of it, where you start, kind of restarting your digestive system from something other than just the juice and everything. But wanted to talk about why I like doing that, aside from the health benefits. So again, it cleanses out your system. I lost weight, which is one thing I was going for before I, after moving and after the holidays, kind of slacked off on exercising and everything, put on some weight from, doing so many days of just driving in the car and eating, and then coming through the holidays. So never found my scale to weigh myself because it's packed away somewhere. That finally went out. But I can tell you, so I wear a size 34 pant. So brief story, because I like stories. All my adult life, I remember I've only ever bought size 36 pants or jeans. When I was at my heaviest, around 230, I think I was in a size 40 waist. That's kind of when I started realize something that, I need to make some changes, turn some things around. So 38, 36 again, 34, which is where I'm at now, and that's been pretty consistent. But my size 34s were getting definitely snug in the waist, and which is when I was like, okay, well, January's coming, or do the fast, then get back into doing some workouts. So waistline getting snug after the fast, a whole lot more comfort, we'll say, on the waistline. I can get my EDC carry pistol in there, no problem. Much more comfortable in the waistline. And so that's a benefit, losing the weight, as well as cleaning out your system. Said those things, check. The other thing I like about the fasting portion of it is the discipline. So I think, honing that discipline where you say, okay, I would normally eat breakfast right now, A, because it's a habit, B, because maybe I feel hungry, but I'm gonna not. I'm gonna go drink this other thing that maybe I don't necessarily want to drink right now. So there's the discipline aspect. You hone that, which can be applied to lots of different areas of life. And really, the first couple of days of the fast is the worst, because that's when you're like, I really want to eat that, or I'm only a couple days in. I could restart. I could go eat that, big breakfast or that burger or whatever that everybody else is having, because I would sit and eat lunch and or dinner or even breakfast, 3 meals a day with my family. I would sit with them at the table, and I just got my lowly juice, which is kind of lonely. This juice, they're enjoying all this food. But so the discipline aspect, as well as when you're fasting, and I think this is part of the purpose of fasting, is you realize a lot of the emotional things that you're drawn to. Maybe you use food as a coping mechanism. I know I do. I have been known to stress eat because you don't know what else to do in that moment or whatever, and so you're you want that sweet thing or whatever releases those endorphins as you're eating it and makes you feel better temporarily. But you remove that, and what are you depending on? What are you actually depending on down deep? So for myself, made me look more to Christ and say, hey, I'm having a tough day today. Maybe something completely unrelated to the fast or wanting to eat was going on, and instead of going to food to try and temporarily alleviate the emotional effects of what I was going through, I had to depend on Christ more. So it takes away any kind of crutches or anything that you may be having, or where you might go emotionally to those things. So it reveals some of those things about you, as well as you might be getting hungry, and so your stress level might rise. And even if maybe you don't want to go to food to fix the problem, because your stress level is rising and you're trying to deal with those things, it might reveal some things about you: anger issues, anxiety issues, things that you might need to work on, whereas it's all just been masked before by maintaining that status quo. So I think that's pretty much, those are the things. So the physical, mental, spiritual aspects of it, I think, are well worth the 10 days to 2 weeks approximately that it takes you to go through that process. And in some ways, depending on the day, depending on your life, you might get some time back, because you don't have to worry about, okay, what am I going to eat now? Or I'm not going to take that time to sit down and eat a meal. I'm just going to drink this juice on the go and get stuff done. But anyway, those are my thoughts about the fasting portion thing there. I'm glad to be drinking coffee again, by the way. Missed this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, like, subscribe, share, get the message of stronger communities through personal preparedness out there more. Hopefully you guys learned something, kind of shared my heart about that stuff. And find me on GETTR. I'll have the link for that below. I'm also going to be over on Rumble. Going to start uploading things there, as well as probably some exclusive content over there. But all right, guys, that's enough of me rambling, and I will catch you on the next one. All right, bye.